Previously on All My Children.
Hey, it's from Tim. Good news. I'm getting married.
The family wants a viewing now. It's imperative that they follow our directions. The coffin can never be opened.
Haley, don't.
Don't get too close. She'll suck you right in.
Un moment, monsieur quelque chose. A little louder, s'il vous plaît.
What's he saying?
Is Tim married yet?
It's like talking to Inspector Clouseau.
What's he saying about Tim and his daughter?
He says he and his missus very much like Tim Mom.
Tim, Mom? They haven't even met me yet.
Oh, I know. Probably it's Tim Ohm.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
French for Tin Man.
That's what it is. And that his daughter is not very good in the English department.
She knows enough English to say yes, or they wouldn't be engaged.
And that she's also more experienced than Tim.
Experienced? How experienced?
Monsieur quelque chose, I am here with my wife. We would like to talk to you together, so I am going to put you on speakerphone, okay? Exactly how old is your daughter?
Monsieur Delaney, those Americans are obsessed with age. Well, in France, a woman does not enter her prime until she is 40, at least.
40?
Regard Catherine Deneuve. She is still, how you say, quite a babe.
Deneuve Schmeuve, my kid's a kid.
Au contraire, your son is very mature for his age. You should see him with Jean-Pierre and Chloe.
Who?
The children by my daughter's first and second marriages. Oh, Tim has taken to them as if they were his own. As a matter of fact, after the wedding, he intends to adopt them.
We're gonna be grandparents.
I'm sorry, Ryan.
No. Don't say that. That's one thing you never have to say to me. All right, come in. Let me get you something.
Yeah. Can you get me a swimming pool filled with vodka and a diving board, please?
What happened?
My life just came crashing down around me, and there was nothing I could do to stop it. I saw Mateo at Wild Wind. And, I don't know, it was like the whole year never happened between us. We were the dream team again. We were connecting on every level.
I've been there.
Yeah. This door opened, and he was on one side of the door and I was on the other, and all we had to do to get to each other was to cross the threshold, and I was ready. And he was very close. And I held out my hand to him. And he was about to take my hand, and...
What?
He found out that I spent the night here, and the door slammed shut.
Well, you made some progress.
Mateo's made progress. He's moving on. He's going back to Texas. And he's going back to Texas, and he's taking Raquel with him.
my crop at home.
Thank God for that.
Oh, you're such a bully. I want to meet your horse.
Maximilian?
Yes. I'm going to ask him to throw you off the next time you ride him.
No. He's very loyal to me.
What if I give him carrots and barley sugar? I give in.
Leave it alone.
Damn it. Why won't it open?
Sealed for the plane trip to Basel. It won't open. Leave it be.
There's got to be something in the garage I can use.
Please, Edmund. I'm begging you. Don't do this.
This has been the longest day of my life, and tomorrow's sure to be longer.
Alex. I didn't realize you were here. You need something?
No, Gillian called me, asked me to come up from the lodge to meet her grandmother.
Oh, Lord love her. Eugenia's taken Dimmy's passing terrible hard. I doubt the Duchess will be down tonight.
Oh, I hear she's a formidable woman.
You love Dimitri. Eugenia will love you. That's the way this family works.
If I'm disturbing you, I can just...
No. I was just about to have a brandy. Would you care to join me?
Yes, please.
Peg?
I could use a drop of courage. I still can't believe my boyo's gone. How he could slip out of this life so quickly. Leave his old Peg without even a fare thee well. To think I'll never see his sweet face again.
We'll see him again, Peg.
In my father's house are many mansions.
No, not just heaven. Not just heaven. We'll see him tomorrow. At the funeral.
This is very awkward. But I feel that you should know in advance that I've spoken to the funeral director. The service will be conducted with the casket closed.
Excuse me, Mrs. Surely you won't mind if we have a private moment with Dimitri before the service. I mean, just a chance to say our last goodbyes.
I'm deeply sorry, but what you're asking is impossible. I cannot allow it.
You won't allow an open casket?
Well, we've always had a viewing prior to the interment. Hugo wasn't that much to look at, but at least I got to tell the old sod what I thought of him.
I don't mean to go against your family, and I certainly don't want to intrude on your grief, but...
Good. Our wishes have to count for something.
I'm just trying to carry out my husband's last wishes. I thought that when we talked, you understood that he wanted you to remember him in life, not death.
You know, I've done pretty much everything that you've asked. And I stood by while you picked out the suit my brother was going to wear and the psalms that Father Dreyer is going to say. I don't think I have been anything but patient.
You've been remarkably understanding. But Dimitri was emphatic.
When Maria, my wife, died, they didn't find the body, okay? It wasn't recovered. So I have to assume that she rests in peace, and I want to make sure that my brother does, okay? I need to see him.
Putting my husband's body on display won't bring him back. Celebrate him in life, yes, but for God's sake, let the man rest in peace. To make a public show of his passing, in my opinion, is nothing short of barbaric.
I agree with Alex.
Hang on there, Monsieur Something. Can you put Tim on, s'il vous plaît?
I regret. Your son is not here. Have you tried his other French families?
He's not returning his calls. I need to talk to him ASAP so I can put an end to this mess.
Mess? A man and a woman pledge their lives to each other, and you call that a mess? Have you no romance in your soul, monsieur? Have you forgotten what it is like to be so much in love that your heart beats like a hummingbird's wings? The sight of your beloved makes you go weak in the knees. And a kiss. Ooh la la. When was the last time you have felt that tingle all the way down to your toes?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Tim.
C'est dommage. It is a shame you will not be able to make the wedding.
There ain't gonna be no wedding.
Wrong, monsieur. Monsieur Tim and Yvette, they will be, how you say, tying the knot tomorrow morning at the Sacred Chapel of Jerry Lewis.
He's not getting married till he gets through college.
Will Rupert James please
I'll be sure
report
to send you a photo of the bride and groom.
What was that?
Oh, the television. My
Rupert
wife,
James,
she
report
loves the
to
American sitcoms.
Will you tell her to turn it down?
Excusez-moi, the line, it is no good. I shall have to ring off. Vive l'amour!
Can you believe this? Trevor, this isn't right. I mean, Tim's very responsible. He wouldn't do this. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna reach out and clobber that kid. What's his number?
011
011, yeah?
33
Yeah?
1
Yeah?
555 2312.
Trevor, there must be some kind of mistake. He just wouldn't do something like this.
Yeah, there's got to be a misunderstanding. I'm gonna clear it up. Yeah, I'm getting this machine.
Is he there? I mean,
Yeah, the message is playing.
what? What is it?
He changed his outgoing message just like a singing telegram. Listen.
Oh my God, he's singing I'm getting married in the morning.
We got trouble, babe. Big trouble.
Listen to me, okay? The only reason Mateo is going to Texas with Raquel and with Max is to get Max settled in with his grandparents. He's not running away with his ex.
That's not the way it made it seem to me.
Believe me.
Oh, well, why when I pressed him for details did he completely shut down? You know, like he and Raquel were hiding this dirty little secret.
To hit you where it hurts most. It's payback for the kiss.
You think?
Yes. Mateo is taking what happened on the beach and he's blowing it way up. See, now, this is his chance to do a number on you. He's saying he's going to Texas with Raquel and with Max, and of course you think automatically that this is a second honeymoon for him. It's just a stupid mind game that he's playing, and you can't win, so don't play.
Do you remember when Mateo and I went to Mexico on vacation?
Yes.
Took me to this really private, beautiful beach. White sands, swaying palms, warm water lapping. I found out that that's where he and Raquel went on their honeymoon. And Mateo gave me this story about how he was trying to keep me safe from Lee Hawkins, but I suspect that he was drawn back there.
There you go again.
Your first love never lets you go, Ryan. I know because Mateo was mine.
Mateo was way over Raquel when you guys met.
Will you ever be way over Jillian? Why wouldn't Mateo want Raquel? She is gorgeous. And they've known each other forever, and she gave him a son. How can I compete with that?
You don't have to compete with that. You're totally an original person, Haley. I've never met anybody like you.
You know what happens to boys who lie.
You always come through for the people that you care about, right? How many times have you scraped me up off the floor? And yet you still manage to see through my BS and leave me with a part of myself that I never knew existed. When things are bad, you make them better, and when things are good, life's a party and everybody's invited. Because you got so much room in that heart for all those lost souls out there that have the incredible luck to cross your path. And on top of everything else, you are so beautiful. You don't believe me? Have you looked in a mirror lately? Because if you could see what I see.
You really think I'm beautiful?
From the first minute that I saw you.
Alex doesn't want to see her husband's lifeless body on display, and it's cruel to disrespect her wishes.
Alex was my brother's wife for a few days. He was my brother. Now, the funeral is the last chance we're gonna have with Dimitri as family.
Alex is family, too. Dimitri chose her as his life partner, and it's cruel to disrespect her wishes and do not punish her because his life was cut short.
Jillian, we are all suffering, okay? It's been a real sudden loss for everybody. Look, you see this? You see this ring? This is the Marek family crest. My brother gave it to me when he accepted me as a brother. I would like to see this buried with him. Can you understand that?
Yes. It's a symbol for the love that you shared, but don't bury it. Why don't you give it to your son when he comes of age as something to remember his uncle by?
You're refusing my request.
I've made my decision. The casket will remain closed.
I don't believe this.
Alex, Grandmama's waiting upstairs to receive you. It's the third door on the left.
Okay, sweetheart.
Where does she get off dictating?
Edmund, just let it go, please. Alex is right.
He's my brother.
Edmund, the man in that coffin is not your brother. It's his body, not his soul, not his laughter, nor his passion, nor his wisdom. If you want to see Dimitri, close your eyes and pick the fondest memories you have of him and wrap it around you and let that comfort you and carry you for the rest of your life. But if you open that casket and you look inside and what you see in there, that will haunt you for the rest of your life.
I don't understand.
I was a very little girl when my mother died. One night I went up to the nursery and I climbed in bed and I waited for her to come and kiss me goodnight, but she never came. And the following morning I asked where my mother was, but nobody would tell me. And that night, while I was asleep, Papa came upstairs and he shook me awake, and he'd been drinking. So he grabbed me by my hand and he took me downstairs to the south parlor. Just a single candle was lit and it was throwing a scary shadow on the wall. And in the far corner there was a coffin, but I was too small to see inside it. And I just wanted to run. I wanted to run back to my bed and hide beneath the covers, but he picked me up and he lifted me up. At first, I looked inside the coffin and I thought it was a wax doll. But then I realized that the scary white thing with the red lips wasn't a wax doll. It was my mother. So I screamed and I begged and I asked my father to put me down and let me go, but he wouldn't. He ordered me to kiss that scary thing on the lips, and I screamed and I said, "No, Papa, no, don't make me do this. This is not my mother." And then he pushed me down and my lips touched her. And it was the coldest thing that I've ever felt in my life. And then I knew they were lying because that wasn't my mother. My mother was warm and soft, and she would rather die than scare a child. She would rather die.
It's like the song says, Tim's getting married in the morning.
Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime.
What are we gonna do? You're gonna pack your bags and you're gonna hop on the next flight to Paris.
Now? Tonight?
Well, unless you want to join Tim Ohm and Yvette on their honeymoon.
No way. Well, what about Amanda? What do we do with Amanda?
Amanda can stay at my house. Jamie will be thrilled.
No, I just picked up all of Belinda's cases.
Well, what good is being a full partner if you can't delegate a little responsibility?
Marty could take it. Marty could take it.
There you go.
What about tickets and passports?
No, I took care of the passports when we took care of Tim's.
Listen, I have a travel agent who can book you anywhere in the planet in 5 minutes' notice. I will call her en route to the airport, okay?
Should we go for it?
Your call.
If Tim marries that lady with the kids, I'll be their Auntie Amanda.
Start packing.
Oh, yes!
You don't need me to tell you who you are.
Give me a clue.
You know, I think you're terrific, but that's not important. What's important is what you think.
My personal stock has taken a nosedive.
Says who?
Me. I say. All I want to do is drink and feel nothing. I can't do life without an anesthetic.
Well, maybe you should go to a meeting.
I just came from a meeting.
Well, then at least you're on the right track.
Right track to where? You know what I did the other night? I called at 2 a.m. to have a pizza delivered because I wanted someone to talk to. The delivery man was a very sweet guy. He had a wife and 2 kids, and he showed me their pictures, and it was just really nice to have somebody else's life for 5 minutes.
You should have called me.
There has to be a limit to your endurance.
You propped me up when I needed it, and I'm gonna do the same for you. Whatever you need, whatever you're going through, I'm gonna be there. I promise. Oh, we can't do this.
Why not? Don't you want me?
Oh, I want you. I want you. I want you so bad I'm about to rip your clothes off and throw you on my bed.
What stopped you?
It's not right. This is not right.
Feels right.
Haley, you were in bad shape when you came in here. Making love right now would be like you taking a drink, a quick fix, but it wouldn't solve anything.
You think that I'm using you for a painkiller?
No. I think it's like that night on the beach when we were both reaching out to try and fill that empty place in our lives. It just got out of control.
First I'm a user and now I'm out of control. You don't think very highly of me, do you?
Haley, I think the world of you.
But you couldn't make love to me or you wouldn't be able to respect me in the morning?
No. I wouldn't be able to respect myself for taking advantage of
a pathetic drunk, desperate loser. A slut.
I hope I remembered to pack my toothbrush.
Listen, you don't have to worry about a toothbrush. I'm sure whatever you've forgotten, you can get in Paris. So, there.
I'm not gonna have time to cruise the Champs-Elysees. We've got a wedding to stop.
Holy smokes, I forgot about Smokey.
What? The dog will be fine. He'll be fine with me. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Feed him twice a day.
Yes.
And he likes those big, chunky things that clean his skin. You make him
we
sit.
gotta board the plane.
Yeah.
Trevor Dillon, please pick up the white courtesy phone. Trevor Dillon, please pick up the white courtesy phone.
Who knows I'm here? Dylan here.
Monsieur Dillon, quelque chose ici.
How did you track me down?
I use Le Petit Gray cells. You are on your way here to stop the wedding, n'est-ce pas?
You darn tootin' I am.
I am afraid you are too late. Le Tim and Yvette, they are already married.
No!
But if you hurry, I'm sure you'll be able to say bon voyage before they embark on the honeymoon. Ow! Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Axel! It's me.
Janet, what's going on?
Turn around. Wait till you see the bride's father.
Axel, what are you doing here?
Axel, please explain.
Je m'appelle Monsieur quelque chose.
Huh?
Tim's not married. He's not even engaged. And there is no Yvette.
I'm not getting this.
Amanda will explain it all. Take it away, kid.
Amanda, what's going on?
Sweetheart, we're waiting.
It all started with the wedding. Yours and Mommy's. But you never got to go on a honeymoon, which is what people in love are supposed to do. So I figured the only way to get you to go on one was to trick you. Are you mad at me?
I have very few memories of my mother. The smell of her perfume and how kind her eyes were. But what I remember most, Edmund, was seeing her in that coffin and seeing her lie there. That's the memories that I kept with me forever. Is that how you want Sam and Maddie to remember their Uncle Dimitri?
Jillian, I'm sorry that this has affected you. I'm sorry.
I'll get it.
If you insist on an open casket for Dimitri as much as I loved him, I won't go. But please respect Alex's wishes.
It's Dr. Martin.
Hello, Jillian. Peggy, would you take care of this, please?
Oh, you shouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
Well, Ruth insisted. She's working tonight.
Well, I'll just pop it in the fridge. Jilly, would you like a warm glass of milk before you go to bed?
Good night, Dr. Martin. Edmund, please think of what I said.
Would you like me to go upstairs with you and sit with you?
Edmund, Ruth and myself, our heartfelt condolences.
Thank you, Joe. Thanks. Please sit. Like a drink?
No, thanks. You go ahead, though.
Yeah.
You say I was surprised when I heard about Dimitri would be quite an understatement.
It's been a shock, Joe. It still is.
It's difficult to digest when someone apparently in good health dies so suddenly.
Joe, let me ask you this. Is there anything in my brother's medical history that would indicate why this happened?
He had his last physical a little over a year ago. Checked out fine.
Well, the doctor said it was a cerebral incident.
Well, that covers a broad spectrum. What did the autopsy show?
There wasn't any.
Well, how did they determine the cause of death?
Haley, whoa, you're not hearing me.
I don't have to hear you. I know what you're thinking. Haley's a tramp.
What? No, you pushed
me away, Ryan.
You think I wanted to? You came in here all upset.
No. I heard you. I heard you loud and clear. I'm out of here.
No, you're not. You're not going anywhere.
Ryan!
I get the picture. You passed. I'm out of here.
You're going to drink.
There's nothing like a bottle and a boy to share it with.
Listen. Let's go get a cup of coffee.
No, I don't want a cup of coffee. Do you understand that? I want this to stop. I want to feel better. And the only way to make that happen is for me to have that drink.
Okay, well, then I'm going to go with you.
You can't stop me, Ryan. Only I can do that. And right now, I don't want to.
Haley!
So Tim was in on this caper all the time, huh?
We all played our part.
You're not mad, are you, Daddy?
No, I'm not mad. I'm just a little befuddled.
Honey, why did you go to so much trouble to trick us?
Because you and Daddy keep finding reasons that you can't go away. You never find time for each other anymore.
Amanda just figured if she left it up to you guys, you would never go on a honeymoon.
All work and no play is a no-no. The play is the thing.
Well, why is it so important to you that we go on a honeymoon?
Because it's what people do when they want to be in love forever. I worked so hard just to try to get you together. I don't want you messing up the best thing that ever happened to this family.
She's got her mother's heart.
And her father's drive.
Your mom and I already promised to love each other forever.
We don't have to go on a honeymoon to keep that promise.
That's so lame. Do you think Cinderella and Prince Charming stayed home after their wedding?
It is lame, really. Cinderella all dressed up and doing bookkeeping.
Prince Charming trudging off to court.
Hey.
So, to you, honeymoons and happy endings go together like love and marriage.
Horse and carriage? I got an awful lot of work.
Oh, excuse me. I think your paralegal team can keep your office humming while you're gone.
And Edmund, we maybe should stay here and be supportive of him and his family.
You know, I think the best way that you could honor Dimitri's memory is doing what he did when he was alive, and that is seize the day.
Brooke, if you ever want to hang up your editor's hat and go for Juris Doctor, you get a spot in my office. So what do you say, babe? Do we go for it?
Well, I guess there's nothing more to do than to go to bed.
Would you like me to go upstairs with you?
No, I'm fine, thank you, Peggy. You don't suppose Ryan called?
I'm sorry, darling.
Well, that's fine, Peggy.
No, it's not fine. Ryan knew how close you were to Dimitri. He should be here to help you through this ordeal.
No, I don't need Ryan to comfort me. We're divorced.
Well, divorced or not, man carries a torch for you that not all the tears in the world would put out. You need somebody to take care of you.
Well, I have you, Peggy. And I have Edmund, and I have my friends. And we'll get through this. We're just gonna have to.
Joe, the doctors concluded that Dimitri died of an aneurysm.
Well, I know the Seaview chief of staff. He's a good man, and he runs a top-notch hospital.
But the protocol they followed wasn't standard.
I'm not sounding any alarms, Edmund. I'm sure Dimitri received the best possible care. Do you happen to have a copy of the hospital report?
No, I gave it back to Alex.
Alex? That's Dimitri's wife?
Yeah, you heard.
Not much escapes the hospital grapevine.
Listen, do me a favor, Joe. If I can get my hands on this report, would you take a look at it for me?
Yes, I would. Be happy to do so.
This week, Sky Chandler joins One Life to Live.
She's on her way to Landview, of all places.
Can't wait to see what she's up to.
Just because I'm not fond of my father doesn't mean that I can't be just as ruthless.
And she's out for revenge.
Ben Davidson?
One and only.
What'd he do, break your heart?
Don't miss One Life to Live, your great summer escape.
Watch out, Landview.
I can't believe you went to all this trouble just so Trevor and I could spend some time alone together.
Oh, I second that emotion.
And I know that Paris is supposed to be the most romantic city in the world, but I can't imagine being any happier there than I am here. I don't have to go halfway around the world to make my dreams come true. They already have.
So you're not going to Paris?
Pass up a chance to go to the City of Light, the man I love.
Of course we're going. Oh, listen. Few ground rules, all right? No time is to be wasted writing postcards or souvenir shopping.
You'll have breakfast, what's the French called petit déjeuner, in bed every morning.
We'll walk by the sun, holding hands.
I like that itinerary.
I think we're up to it.
So what do you say, babe? Are you ready to fall in love again?
As long as you're there to catch me.
Sweetheart, what do you want us to bring you from the City of Light?
How about some happy memories?
How about bushels of them, huh?
All right, listen, you guys have to get going here, all right? Have a wonderful, wonderful trip. Mwah, mwah. You.
Goodbye, sweetheart.
Bye.
I love you.
Love you too. Be good.
Listen, have a wonderful time.
Au revoir,
We love you
les amis.
too.
Au revoir.
Haley, Paris, Tim, love, Trevor.
We're too much alike. We can't handle our men or our booze. And if there's a cheat out there, or a liar, or a con man, he's gonna find his way to our door. And you know what? We're gonna be waiting there with open arms. And if there is a prince out there on that rare occasion, someone like Harry or Mateo, we're gonna mess that up too. Because deep down, we don't believe that we deserve love. You will always be your mother's daughter, unloved and alone. This is your life.
Haley, pick up, pick up, pick up! Haley?
Ryan, it's Peggy from Wild Wind.
Oh, hey. Hey, Peggy, what's going on?
I'm sorry to be calling so late. I just wanted to know if you were planning to attend the funeral services tomorrow.
What funeral? Who died?
Oh, you didn't know? Dimitri passed away.
What? What happened? How was Jillian?
Well, she has a chance of getting through tomorrow if you're standing by her side. Can I count on you, Ryan, to be there for her?
Yeah, I'll be there. You have my word.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
Sorry, I'm a little bit early. What are you doing here?
Come here, princess.
Thank you so much for coming.
Where else would I be, Mrs. Merrick? Or do you prefer Countess Andraschi?
Tomorrow on Good Morning America, NYPD Blues Red Hot Rick Schroeder. Plus, it's sun, salsa, and song. Latin singing sensation Mark Anthony heats up Central Park. That's tomorrow on Good Morning America.